Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh here with Connor Rourke. He got first place at Locals yesterday, and he's going to show us his Burning Abyss Orcust deck profile.
Okay, so it's Burning Abyss, Danger, Psychic, Phantom Knight, and I feel like there's one other thing in there, but
There's some Salomon cards.
yeah, it's solid. Okay, so I have to shout out a few things first. I have to shout out the Mega Regional winner in the European Championship that played a deck super similar to this. It's a 15 card main deck difference, but that's where I got the inspiration, so I have to shout that guy out. But so yeah, main side and extra, there are a few changes that you want to make, but I'll get to those when we see them. If there's a bad glare, let me know. So the first, the Burning Abyss component, 2 Skarm, 2 Farfa, Graph, Seer, Libic, Barbar, Calcal. Is the glare fun?
Yeah, actually the lighting in the store is fantastic.
Okay. So these are all standard. I'm not going to talk about those. The Libics for if you hard draw the Seer, the Barbars for, you know, I don't need to explain that. And then Calcav's just another name mainly, but you can bounce back with it, obviously.
Do the Josh Ingle thing.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a BA engine. That's all we play is there. We have to play some good cards since this is a 60 card deck, so we do play the Orcust engine. It's just I want to say the bare minimum, but it's not because the list that I was inspired by only played one of this, and I kind of do want to go down to one of it. The problem is if you draw it, it's really weird if you're only playing one. But yeah, it's good. If this was a level 3, this would be a lot better in this deck, but it works out. The Orcust cards are broken. So that's the Orcust component. And then we play a ton of level 3 extenders because the point of this deck is to get any 3 level 3s to full combo. So we play 3 Wielder, which just special summons itself if you already control level 3. And then 3 Tracker, which is the same thing essentially. They all have, they both have second effects that don't matter and don't come up in this deck, but they're just extenders. These are honestly like some of the best cards. And then we play the 3 Jackalope and the 3 Snake. Honestly, these are better, but these are also just guaranteed summons, so they fulfill the same requirement. Not really any complaints about that. And obviously, there's a lot of stuff that you're gonna draw in this deck that you want in the grave, so the Dangers help with that. I guess this is kind of like an honorary member of the Burning Abyss lineup. We just put the 3 Rhino Warriors. Something I do want to try out is the Edgem Sabers, which gives you another live target for this. But I haven't tried that out yet. But yeah, 3 Rhino Warriors, pretty standard. Something that I thought of, because I saw on some different deck, just as level 3 extenders, is 3 Spinny. Just speaking from Orcust, from an Orcust standpoint, normal summon this is a 1 card full combo, Orcust combo anyway. And then obviously it's a level 3 for the combo you're trying to do in this deck. I'm on the fence about it, but especially since we got Almirage, it's a little better. But I guess Balinx fulfills the same thing, but Almirage also does something else, but I'll point that out later. Then 3 Connector and a Dolphin. Going first, this is really good, obviously. In this deck, since you're playing a ton of level 3s, you can take 2 cards out of your opponent's hand because you'll go normal summon this, special this, use the effects, pitch a card out of your opponent's hand if they have a card you can discard off of it, obviously. Then special summon another level 3, use this and something else until I make Cherubini, and then tribute this, summon back this, and then take another card out of their hand. So that's really cute. But I said this out going second, obviously, because it's just not that great going second. Then we play a very, very large Phantom Knight engine. So we play 3 Boots, 2 Cloak, and 2 Ragged Gloves. It's pretty standard. This is just to send anything. Yesterday I did have to send a Fog Blade to do full combo once, but that worked out because I had milled a Cloak off of Dante. And then the 3 Boots are just extenders. They're just kind of like the Psychic monsters. And then Sure Guide and Terratop for just 1. I was not playing the Takaton board. There's no reason to. It's literally just a free level 3 is why you play it. And then Sure Guide's cool, but it didn't come up yesterday. That's all the monsters. I'm not even going to try to guess how much there are, but that's all the monsters. Spell cards, 3 Twin. There's too many cards in this deck not to play this card to get value off of it, so play the 3 Twin, obviously. The 3 Circle. This gets sided out every game yesterday, but the merit is there. I just don't know if I'm going to keep it in or not.
Well, Spinny is your full combo. Having 6 copies of Spinny doesn't sound awful.
It's not full combo for this variant. It's full Orcust combo, but it's not the full. I'll show what the full combo is later. But yeah, but this does get sided out usually because it's not absolutely necessary. ETLA, it's It's just any level 3, so it's there. Babel, usually you set the crescendo on this deck, but and like I said, the Mega Regional list did not play Babel. That's one of the 15 cards that's different. I just didn't want to play Orcust without the Babel, so it didn't come off yesterday, but it's in there. And then the Foolish, because it's like any card in your deck. And then we play 5 trap cards. We play the 3 Fiendish Chain, and the Crescendo, and the Brigandine. The Brigandine is definitely the worst one in this variant, because we do play the Time Thief, but there's a much better way to get into the Time Thief in this variant, and we'll show that in the extra deck. But that's the main deck. It's 60 cards. Extra deck. So we play the Almirage because now normal summon this is full Orcust combo, because you go normal summon this.
Cloak.
Or yeah. It's full combo.
Okay.
Because you normally make this and then banish this to search the trap. And that's your 2 monsters for Nightmare. So that's the theory behind it. It didn't come up once yesterday, but that's the idea.
That works with Spinny too, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's just any normal summoned 1,000 less attack monster. Mermaid, Phoenix, Cerberus, Unicorn. You have to play the Unicorn in this list because it's a part of the main combo. Otherwise, these are just normal. 2 Galatea, there's not room for 3. I'd never wanted the 3rd yesterday. This deck, I mean, it shouldn't get past the 2nd turn. You should just be able to set up a board turn 1 and then just kill them game 2, or turn 2. The Cherubini, because, like I said, you're trying to get 3 level 3 monsters to do full combos. Cherubini's there. The Rusty, because this card's broken, it's probably getting banned soon. This should be a Boral Sword, but it didn't come up either way. Neither Boraload or Boral Sword came up yesterday, but this should probably be a Boral Sword. And then we play 5 Xyz. So we play the 1 Dingirzu. Since we only play 2 Galatea, there's no need for a 2nd Dingirzu. We do play the Break Swords. We play all the level 3s. Another really cool thing is you can use Break Sword, pop something, and then if you have 2 Phantom Knights in your grave, you can summon them back, and they're made level 4, so you can make the Redoer over them. So that's really cool. That did come up yesterday. And then the Dante and the Beatrice, because the point of this deck is to do the full Orcust combo plus a Beatrice. So that's the extra deck. And then the side, I was just really worried about combo decks because, as you guys probably noticed, there are no hand traps in this list. So I did play against 1 Danger Thunder yesterday. He won the die roll, so he won game 1, but I was able to get run the match back. But so it's all literally for combo. And Orcust probably. So 3 Lancia, 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Mine, and 3 Imperm. This is really, really degenerate in this list because nobody's going to side in backer removal usually, because all you have is your Fog Blades, and people usually just don't care about those. And this is Burning Abyss Orcust, so usually I don't have people siding against backer removal. So this is degenerate as hell, but it works. The 3 Imperm is for pretty much everything. If I'm going 2nd, I'm siding in Imperm. The Veiler is just the worst Imperm. Ash covers a lot, and obviously Lancia is probably the best card because it just shuts off a lot of the decks in the format right now. But really quickly, I'll just show what you're trying to do. So if you have any 2 level 3s, let's just say we'll just say we have a Spinny and a Tracker. So we'll normal summon the and forgive me, I'm playing upside down here, so if this looks weird, my apologies. So you special the Tracker. Link these 2 off for the Cherubini. Cherubini is going to trigger and send the Graft deck, which is the graveyard, to summon the Seer. Then if you have any other level 3, so like I said, it was 3 level 3s, so say you have another Burning Abyss monster, or another Psychic monster, or a Danger monster, you get that monster on field, you make Dante. You don't have to mill with Dante here, but I usually do just to try to get more Phantom Knights in grave and stuff like that. So just say it doesn't matter. So say you milled it, it doesn't matter, like I said. But so you'll take this and make the Unicorn, and then you go. Say you don't have a Burning Abyss monster in hand, it doesn't matter. You go Chainlink 1 Dante to add this back, Chainlink 2 Seer to target the Dante, so you get this back in hand and you have the Dante. And then you pitch this, make the Beatrice here, and then you take the that's not the Mermaid. Mermaid in the opposite zone, and then you just pitch in a card from hand, and you get the full Orcust combo plus the Beatrice. So that's the point of the deck. I think it's really cute, honestly. It worked really well for me yesterday. I only bricked once. And you really just shouldn't brick a lot in this deck because you're playing so many cards that do the exact same thing. So yeah, this is probably going to be irrelevant soon, but it was really fun. I'm glad I tried it. And again, shout out to that Mega Regional winner and people that helped me get cards for this deck.
All right, thank you very much, and congrats on your win.
Thanks.